This is how I kept my stomach flat while growing my glutes. There's about a 5 kilo difference between these two photos. That one I was kind of just playing around at the gym, eating whatever. Here I am actively eating a lot of protein and on a bulk. I looked like this for a very, very long time. I would say about a year, and I wasn't really making any progress in terms of how I looked. It was more so just having fun with it. Now I'm focusing on actually growing muscle and being serious about it. And to do that, you need to bulk or eat above maintenance calories. Unfortunately, when you do eat above maintenance calories, you're going to gain some fat. It's just common knowledge. But that's where lean bulking comes in. Lean bulking is essentially eating a little bit over your maintenance calories it really depends on your metabolism, but usually between 100 to 400 extra calories over what you would normally need a day. And that way those extra calories are going towards you building muscle rather than all being stored as fat. Because if you were to eat in a bulk and eat whatever you wanted and not track calories, you could be eating 1,000 calories a day extra that your body doesn't need. So it will use what it needs to gain that muscle, and then the rest of it will be stored as fat, which is why people gain a lot of fat on a bulk. But reducing that amount of extra calories you're having a day makes a huge difference. It also helps with reducing bloating, and when you're trying to gain weight, you don't want to feel gross and full all the time. So if you're only eating in a slight surplus, it does take a little bit longer, but it's so worth it. Another point I want to make is the quality of food that you're eating in a bulk. This is what a typical meal looks like for me on a bulk. It's usually potatoes or rice, ground beef, maybe some chicken, some cheese, and sour cream. Another typical meal, steak, chicken, and some sort of vegetables. As you can see, the focus of my meals is mainly protein, but it is also mainly clean, unprocessed food. The quality of your food and your protein makes such a big difference. Here's a side-by-side comparison of when I was eating plant-based processed protein. It was all like vegan meats and protein bars, protein powders, everything like that. I was getting bloated so much, and I was finding I was gaining unnecessary weight. Compared to now on a bulk. This was a few months ago, but my stomach still looks like that. I'll get another one. Okay, here's a better photo of what it looks like now. And I'm eating majority animal-based protein. So the quality of your food matters. Another tip is keeping relatively active throughout the day. I have an active job and I am on my feet most of the day, so I'm getting usually between 10,000 to 20,000 steps a day. That does make bulking a little bit harder, and I do have to eat a little bit more because I do burn more throughout the day, but it's much better for your body. When you're in a constant state of movement, especially on a bulk, your body's going to digest the food a lot better, keeping you less bloated and gaining less fat. So my main points are lean bulking, keeping active, and the quality of food that you're eating. Genetics also do play a huge role. Some people can gain fat quicker than other people. Some people find it harder to put on fat. It is genetics as well. But that being said, it doesn't mean you can't do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys might have if you comment them below. But yeah, that's just my tips.